What up? Welcome back to the Come On You Know podcast. I'm your host. And today, tonight, this evening, we're going to talk about something that is I don't really want to talk much about dating because we all kind of get it. We just act like we don't want to get it, but whatever, I will. People solicit my advice and I'll give it to them. Why not? It's free. So before I want to talk about the term connection tonight, today, wherever you are. I do. So I had a friend / coworker ask me about it, and someone else that I know brought it up. And I really think that we misuse that term with regarding to dating. And you know, I'm a genius, so I'll spit my genius science on you about that term and how it's used regarding dating. So before I start that, dude, I was coming home from work and I was stuck behind a Pepsi truck. Who gets stuck behind a Pepsi truck? One, who still drinks Pepsi? Two, why are there Pepsi trucks? Is there mad crates of Pepsi inside of that truck? Probably not. It's like every lane that I switched, he switched, or it switched, or they switched, switching back, they switched back. It's like, come on, man. Anyway, that dude was following me home. Well, he was leading me home or to the podcast studio. But anyway, that's that. So, back to connection regarding dating. So, I have my own definition of connection. And rather or not you agree with me, I'm probably right. So there's that. So my bottom line up front is that people more than not, is that the right way to say it? More than not. It's not women against men and men against women. I think women use that term more so than men. Men use the term like. It's like, hey, I liked her. Women do too, but women say, hey, I wanted a connection and blah, blah, blah. But to me, a connection is not something that you search for or look for or discover. It's something that you build, right? And if you disagree with me, but I'm right. It's more so something that is developed. It's not something that you find. It's not a piece of gold. It's gold when you create it, when you develop it, but it's not something that, you go to California, you hunt in the hills, put on the boots, dig for it. And it's like, oh, I found it. I found a connection. So no. So we misuse that term. I think we misuse that term when we're talking about dating. Connection is, to me, it's a mutual attraction. It's not one side. It's not like, oh, I had this connection with this girl or I had this connection with this guy. It's like, no. It's a two-way street. It's combat. That's definitely connection. It's like compatibility. It's more of a emotional resonance. Why am I having serious shows? Anyway, it's an intangible to me. It's a spark. It's a chemistry. People use the word chemistry, but it's not something that is just there. If something is just there, that's an attraction. So I'm giving dating advice, tidbits. I'll bet I don't want to, but that's the thing. Whatevs. So it's deeper than an attraction. So we misuse it because I think we use the term connection interchangeably with attraction. It's like, oh yeah, this person likes the same things that I like, so we have a connection. It's like, no. You are attracted to a person that likes the same things you like. But you can be like, a person can like the same things that you like, and you don't have a physical attraction to them or a mental attraction to them. A connection is like, dude, we like a few things, but this person understands me. This person understands how I like travel through life, how I maneuver, and I love it. And this connection to me equals love. Like, I cannot deny that I love this person. And that's right. So not having a connection to someone is an excuse. It's like, oh, I don't have a connection. It's like, well, you can't have a connection to me in the hour and a half that we had dinner or went to a movie or whatever. Like, that means you can have a connection to a stranger. It's like, no, you can be attracted to a stranger. You can lust a stranger in an hour. You can desire a stranger, but you won't have a connection. So we need to, like, kind of look at what we're talking about, look at what we are holding in high regard as far as who we choose. And this is right. I'm telling you, this is right. And connection is subjective. And you know, like, not every date or person that you see will lead to this feeling, but it is a feeling. But you can, if it's your feeling, you can trust that feeling. But you're not gonna get it on the first go round. Like, you connect with the person later on. It's people think connections are instant. Attraction is instant. Connection is not instant, because what you do is you are attracted to a person and it's like, hey, man, I'm connected to this person. It's like, well, you don't know you're connected to the person because you don't know if that person is connected, quote unquote, to you. You're attracted to that person and you want to build something with that person because you think that attraction is solid ground, but you don't know if that person is attracted to you. Like, a connection is like, dude, this person is my pillow. This pillow, like, I want to lay on this person, and you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's connection is subjective, but you know when it's real. You know when it's real. Like, a connection is not instant. It is not. You have to build it. You have to work on it. You have to learn. Connection to me is understanding. You don't understand a person on a 2-hour date. You like them. You like them. You listen to them. You can admire them, but you're not going to understand them. You don't understand a person instantly. It's impossible. No matter, like, if you are like, it's impossible. So I dare any scientists, psychologists, behavioral scientists, personal life coach, I dare them to challenge me. I'll go toe to toe, straight up. But it's not. Connection is built. It really, really is. You know why, like, divorces are horrible? People hate, or people, like, have a bad time with divorces because they worked on like, establishing a connection, establishing it. It's like, well, we are focused on breaking the connection. That's what it's about. Nobody has a connection after a second, first, third date. It's impossible. And if you think it's not, challenge me. But it is. It is. It's like, it really is. But it can't be forced either. Like, if one party is attracted to the other and you're trying to develop a connection, that's called not having one. That's what it's called. So it's developed gradually, like over time, as people get to know each other better. Because we are all people, whether or not you're a woman, man, whatever, question mark, this, that. We are people, and that's what we know best. We know that we are people. People know when like we're faking funk, this, that, but people over time, and that is actually a lot of times what people are scared of is learning a person over time, because it's like, hey, I learned this person over time, and then I learned what I don't like, and you don't want to like not like stuff. But anyway, so I don't know. I'm right. And, my did I say my definition of connection? My definition of connection is learning. It's learning, understanding, loving. It's like, man, I want to this person. I know their heart, their footsteps. I know their mind. I know they're gonna like help me when I'm trying to figure out this issue, this problem, or they won't help me figuring out this issue or problem. And it's just true, like knowing this. It really is. And why am I creating another show that is not funny? Yo, yeah. So anyway, here's my dating advice. Sit down with a person, have a date. You think you don't have a connection, it's because you don't. You're not going to have a connection over a 45-minute dinner. You're going to have an attraction. If you have an attraction and it doesn't lead anywhere, then you just had an attraction that doesn't lead anywhere. You have an attraction that leads to a connection. That means you wanted to know the person. You wanted to get into the crux of it. You wanted to snatch open that rib cage, dive into that heart, understand that heart, and like just soak it up. And what like that boils down to what you want to do. What you want to do. If you just want to be entertained, you're not looking for a connection. If you want to be loved, you are like straight up investigating for a connection. If you just want to, I don't know, have a dinner, then you're hungry. Who knows? Anyway, let me know what you think. And that's all I got. See ya.